Yeah, you pick.
It's just like last year. I had a really clean paper.
Let's go through it. You ready? All right, we'll start at the top. So up here is the larynx. This is the voice box. And as wind passes through, you're able to make noises and speak. Down here is the trachea. This is where air passes through your body. If we were to... Gentlemen, I'm going to remove you if you say this loud.
I did not say that loud.
If we move this off to the side, we might be able to see esophagus. I'm going to see if I can move this away. I think I might have torn it up a little bit. Yeah, right there is another tube. That's the esophagus. It's going to carry food down to the rest of the body. You see the esophagus peek its head up again. Down here, there's the esophagus, and that's going to go all the way down to the stomach. Well, if we go back up to the top of the head here, so we have the trachea. We also have some vessels. We have the jugular and carotid. So the jugular is blue. It's a vein. It's going to carry deoxygenated blood back down to the heart. Oxygenated blood from the heart is going to go up this pink carotid artery and bring oxygen up to the brain. Now, if someone is choking, they're pressing on these two and they're cutting off blood flow to and from the brain. It'll make the person pass out. Now, when we get down to the thoracic cavity where we see the rib cage here, what we have are lungs on the side and then the heart in the center. Now, surrounding the heart right here is the pericardium. It's a sac that's going to hold some surfactants, or basically like a soap, a lubricant, that's going to protect the heart so that it doesn't experience too much friction. It's busy pumping all day long. When we remove this pericardium, Dalton, your voice needs to be quiet. Doesn't matter. Okay, sorry your video has me yelling at Dalton so much. Okay, your heart has 4 chambers. 2 of them are atria, and they look like wings. So here's a wing, here's a wing. Those are the atria. 2 are the ventricles. Ventricles push really hard, so they're large and muscular. And these are going to force blood to the lungs or to the rest of the body. These only dump the blood into these ventricles, so they're not as big. They don't go as far. Now, down here, a lot of it's been cut, but this is the diaphragm. When this pulls down, it's going to make the lungs expand. When it pushes up, Will, leave! When this pushes up, it's going to make them contract and the air comes out. All of this is liver. Lots and lots of liver. If we push the liver up, you can see lots of different things.
All 3 lobes are liver?
All the lobes, yeah. Right here, this little deflated sac, it looks kind of like a pea. That is the gallbladder. It goes down to the bile duct, and it's going to dump bile, which will help break down fats. This big old balloon is the stomach, and the stomach leads down to the duodenum, and it leads to all this beautiful small intestine. And if we take a piece of small intestine, we can fan it out, and you see this fan of mesentery. It's got lots of vessels in it that are going to carry the nutrients into the blood. These will lead to the large intestine where water is removed. There's also a cecum, which is like an appendix in our body. And the cecum is going to help digest plants and break down other foods. Ours is not very big. It's about the size of our pinky. And if you remove it, you can still survive.
And this is the pancreas, right?
No, actually, this flat one right here is the spleen. Oh. Spleen is not part of digestion. It is part of breaking down blood, and it dumps its contents into the large intestine, and it goes becomes part of your fecal matter. But below these two, if we lift it up, we're going to look for something that looks like chopped up bubblegum. There it is, all this weird stuff. All gooey looking. This is pancreas. And the pancreas is going to control your blood sugar levels, like how much insulin and glucagon you secrete is going to be controlled by the pancreas. It also secretes some hormones.
So when it's not working, you get diabetes, right?
Diabetes can be a problem with the pancreas. It could also be a problem with your cells not receiving the messages of the chemicals made by the pancreas. On the side, on the dorsal part of the body, I'm just going to clear it away. This is kidney. And it's big. Our kidneys are quite large. And if we look on the other side, we should find another one. There it is. Way down there on the dorsal side, so it's on the back side.
Did you want to?
But there it is. That's fine. We'll just make sure you can see. There's a kidney right there. Now, if we push this stuff away, we've got down here, it goes colon. We see some umbilical vessels in the bladder. This overlapping here is the vas deferens, which is going to carry sperm to the penis, and the sperm is made in the testis. So over here...
That's way in there, right?
That's fine, yeah. And so here's the male portion. This is the scrotal sac. What we're actually going to do is cut through the scrotal sac so we can see the testis itself, and also... hopefully the epididymis. So here we go. I'm going to keep cutting up here a little more. There we go. So there we've got the testis itself and then surrounding epididymis. The epididymis is going to store the sperm, the testis creates it, and then once ejaculation occurs, it comes out of the epididymis, goes through the vas deferens, and then is ejected through the penis up there. And those are all the parts of your piggy.